name is Yika, and today I decided to have a talk about the importance of being you. So I realized that a lot of people tend to forget their own self-value. I have this friend. She's very intelligent. She is very smart. She's the smartest girl I ever known. And she loves working out. She loves sports. She loves sports. She loves studying. She loves reading. Like, all the beautiful talents you can ever have is given to her. And still, she tends to compare herself with other people, like her classmates. I mean, like, she's literally so intelligent, but she still compares herself with someone who is much different than her. She's very shy and she's very quiet, but she tends to compare herself to someone who is very outgoing and very cheerful and very basically humorous, you know? And she tends to try to like make herself like be more attractive, make herself have more humor, but it's difficult, and you can see from the body language that she's uncomfortable with this. She's uncomfortable with this. Why? Because that's not her. That is just not her. She's not acting like herself, and that is not her. It is someone else, and it's only normal to feel uncomfortable when you are acting like someone else and not you. We must accept ourselves. You know, we all have flaws and we are all born differently. There is no point in comparing yourself with someone whose life is born different from yours. There is a reason why everyone is different, why everyone is unique. It's because no one makes the same choices. No one will ever make the same decision. No one will think the same. No one will ever like have the same amount of passion in something as you do. Everyone is born differently, and we must know that we are unique, and it is such a blessing to be us. So the next thing is confidence. So confidence, there are a lot of people out there saying to like build your confidence, make yourself more confident. But I feel like there are a lot of people who knows this. Confidence is such a powerful thing. It is so very powerful. It can change the aura, the energy you radiate. Like when you step in the room and then you have confidence, the whole room changes. All eyes are on you. That's the power of confidence. It makes you more attractive, and the key to it is to believe in yourself, is to trust yourself, and from that you grow. You grow to become someone who is much more confident, which much more better, and someone who trusts themselves. Be self-conscious. Like when you are self-conscious, everything is different, okay? When you are self-conscious, you know, this is something I did bad. This is something I did good. And where can I improve? You will tend to question yourself. And questioning yourself is very important. It's very important to finding yourself and your flaws. And after you found your flaws, don't disregard them. Accept them. Accept your flaws, and think, what can I do to improve my flaws so I'm not all torn and shattered. You know, be confident in yourself. It's not bad to have flaws. Everyone has flaws. Everyone is imperfect. So are you. So are me. We are all imperfect. We are all flawed in every way possible. But just a few talents, a few skills can cover them up fully, and you must understand and accept that. So I have heard about this way to build confidence, and it's a very weird way, but it's very useful. It is very efficient. So it's like, just go up to a stranger, like when you're walking down the streets, or like be it in a bookstore, in a gym, wherever you are. You just go up to a stranger that catches your eye. Just go up to a random stranger and talk to them. Just talk to them, compliment them, and hold a short conversation with them. A short conversation will do. Just talk with them. It can build your self-confidence so much. You know, you have insecurities. We all have insecurities. But just by talking to someone you don't know can literally heighten up your security so much. You will feel so much more self-conscious, and you are listening to the other person because you don't know anything about them. You will come to listen, and they will listen to you. And from this way, you can not only build self-confidence, you can also build self-consciousness. And it's very powerful. And the other way is to act like a hypocrite. For example, you go to a very normal restaurant or cafe or whatever, and you dress lavishly, like so lavish. It doesn't matter how lavish. Just put on jewelry, all the jewelry, style your hair, put on some very colorful clothes. Step out of your comfort zone. Just act like a hypocrite, you know? And it's alright. It's alright to be humiliated. It's alright that some eyes will like stare at you. It's fine. It's fine. Because from this, you can build self-conscious, you can build self-confidence, and nothing will like affect you that much anymore. After you get used to like being the center of attention, come to normalize this feeling, and everything will be just fine. After you normalize this feeling, and when other people like talk bad things about you behind your back, you don't even care anymore. You don't care because you know that this is you, and you already accept you. You accept being the center of attention. You accept being the center of their conversation. You are the main leader in their conversation. You are the main lead in their conversation. And that is something so powerful. They're so bored of their life that they can only speak about you because you're so attractive, because you're so unique, because you are you. And that is one of the main importance of being you, because it really boosts up your mood and it can really help you. Okay, so next thing is to not coop yourself up. So mindset, right? Mindset is very important when you want to grow and elevate yourself. So I see a lot of people cooping themselves up in a little small little box, like a little sheep. But no, we are not sheeps. We are not sheeps. We are not here to be guarded and to be raised like a little sheep. No, we are not sheep. We are wolves. We are predators. We think strategically, and we think about things that can elevate us. You know, for example, you have friends, right? And if your friend tends to drag you down, you don't let them do that. You don't let them do that. For example, you're here and they're here, and they drag you down, or you lower yourself down. That's even more worse. Like, you don't lower yourself. You stay where you are, and they rise with you. They rise with you to where you are, and you guys continue to grow and elevate even more. That's how friendship works. Friends are people you grow with. They are not people that drags you down. They can never be people who drags you down. So I have this friend of mine. She's not the most hardworking person, but she works hard, okay? She works hard for her goals and stuff. But then she used to tell me this, okay? She had another friend, right? She has another friend, the girl. She has another friend, and her friend tends to stop her from growing, from elevating. For example, a very simple example, exams. She's studying hard for exam. She tells this friend of hers, and this friend of hers just stops her. Like, she told me that her friend told her to like stop studying and go out partying with her. Like, no, that is not how it works. Your friend do not stop you from growing. I repeat, your friend do not stop you from growing. They are supposed to grow with you, and they are supposed to help you. They are supposed to benefit you, no matter be it emotionally, like mentally, like or physically. It doesn't matter. They help you grow, and they grow with you. You help them grow, they help you grow. That's how friendship works. Heal your mind, heal your mentality. This is very important for people who are insecure of themselves, or they're struggling with their past trauma, or there's like this certain memory that haunts them, or you have some addiction or disorders, like eating disorders, or if you have addiction with like smoking, or like addiction in drugs, playing games. It doesn't matter what it is, but healing these things can help you very much. It's very hard. The process is very difficult, but it is one of the ways that helps you find the true value of yourself. It is quite important for your own self-health as well, because some symptoms, for example, difficulty in like breathing, and basically some like your ears ringing or migraine, some of these are linked with your mental emotion, right? So for example, you have past trauma and you want to heal your past trauma. Go to therapy. Yes, go to therapy. You go to therapy, you heal your past trauma, and these, like for example, migraines, these ringing in the ears, they disappear as well. If you have anxiety, you will have like, sometimes you will have ringing in the ears, and after you overcome this difficult part, you overcome it, all these ears ringing and all these difficulties, shortness of breath, they all go away with this like trauma or this disorder, this anxiety. And of course there are people out there who thinks that going to therapy is something that will cause themselves humiliation. It's not a humiliation. Like when you're sick, like you have a flu or you're coughing, you have a fever, you go to a doctor. Or like when you like broke a leg or something, you go to the hospital, right? It's normal because you're going to the hospital, you're going to the clinic to see a doctor. And it's the same for therapy. It's like a treatment for your body, but therapy is a treatment for your mentality, right? So there are some people out there who thinks that therapy is like basically you're ill, you're mentally ill, and you are like abnormal, you're not normal. And that is not true. That is seriously such a pathetic way of thinking. So therapy is basically like a doctor, okay? Psychiatrists, this job exists for a reason. They are doctors, okay? They are doctors to like heal our like mental disorders and stuff. Like you're mentally ill, you go to therapy, you go see a psychiatrist, and you heal. Basically you like how you heal from flu. It's the same thing. There is nothing wrong with it. Depression, anxiety, and like all these symptoms, they are normal, they are fine, and it's okay to have them. It is normal to have them. We are humans, we get sick. And sickness does not only come from the body, it comes from the mind as well. Because our mind works the most. It is only normal for it to get sick. So there's no need to feel ashamed about going to therapy. There's no need to feel ashamed about being mentally ill or having depression or having anxiety or whatsoever. It is fine because it is just your brain getting sick and you need rest. You need a doctor for it. It's just that simple, and there's no need to villainize people who go to therapy. There's no need for that because their mind is sick, they are visiting a doctor, and their doctor heals them so they can be better again. It's just a very simple loop for us, and there's no need to villainize this sickness. It is not even a sickness anymore. It's just like you get a flu, you go see a doctor, the doctor helps you, and then you get back and to get physically healthier, to get physically better. The same goes with the mind. So there's no need to villainize this. So I believe that God sees us. Okay, I believe that God is around us. Personally, I am Buddha, and I believe that God is around us. Okay, He is with us, He is looking over us. And I also believe that God blesses us with whatsoever He can. Okay, with whatever He has, He tries to bless us, He tries to help us, right? And there are so many people on this earth, on this planet, okay? And we must, like, when we are facing problems, when we are in trouble, we can ask God for help. Okay, we must say it out loud. You can write it down, say it aloud. You can wish and hope. You have to put trust in yourself. You have to put trust in God, and God will send help to you, right? So when God sent help to you, you have to know when to grasp it. And one of the keys to like letting God see you is gratitude, basically. Like, gratitude is one of the keys to manifestation, okay? And from this, it can really help you grow, and it can really help you to become the best version of yourself, because sometimes you need help. And when there's no one else to help you, we have God, okay? He is here with us, He looks over us, right? And so when you ask for things, you have to be grateful for what you have now, and then only you ask for Him. You know, you have to show God that you love your life. You love every little thing He does for you. You love every little thing that happens in life. Show God you love your life, and He will love you more. That is what I believe. I believe He will not ignore you. He will never ignore anyone. He has never given up on anyone. If He has given up on you, you wouldn't be here, right? So I believe that God is with us, and He will help us throughout this journey. We are at the end of the video, and I have a few things to say. So I believe that life is beautiful, and we are meant for infinite possibilities and infinite endings. It is never the end of it, and I could say the only end is after death, but I don't fully believe so. I believe that even after death, our souls still wander, and I also believe in rebirths. And the world is kind if we treat it as such, and which is why I hope that humanity will not become even more twisted than it has already. And I just want to say that it's a blessing, and I am grateful to be able to hold this talk. Thank you for listening, and shall fate let us meet.